Inside this box could be one of the worst decisions I've ever made on this channel. A steering angle kit is one of the best upgrades you can make to a drift car, but a high quality one costs about $1,300. This one was $200 at Walmart. Please don't try this one at home, guys. But for science and testing purposes, we gotta slap these on my new E36 drift car, along with another $1,000 in parts from Walmart, and we'll take it to a real drift event and see how it handles. Will it drift like a pro or fall apart on the first lap? At this point, it's anybody's guess. Stick around and let's find out.
This dent is brand new. That's a bummer.
Before we start the mods, let me give you a tour of my 1998 BMW E323i. Spoiler alert, it's not an M car, but it will make a good drift car to hit some events this summer while we work on the motor swap in the Exo Miata that blew up 4 times. I'll be honest, she's not the cleanest, but it does run and drive unlike almost every other car on the property. And the engine is super clean, but the hood latches are broken, so I can't show you right now. I'm not sure exactly what the duct tape is holding on. I'm a little afraid to take it off, so we might just leave that for now. The exhaust is straight hosed, not straight piped, straight hosed. But this box from Walmart will definitely fix that. Supposedly, it does have Ryan Harty suspension, which if you Google that, costs $2,200, which is more than I paid for this car. So hopefully that is true. Let's go ahead and get the car into the shop and start taking it apart, and maybe we can see if those coilovers are real, and then we can slap the angle kit on. The stock steering angle is actually pretty bad, which I'm kind of surprised by because E36s are such popular drift cars. I thought it might be a little better. We're looking at right around 35 degrees. Hopefully our Walmart angle kit fixes that. So what an angle kit is supposed to do is let your wheels turn even more so that when you're drifting, you can get the back end a lot more sideways without spinning out. We'll find out if that's what the Walmart kit will do. Hopefully the Walmart kit will take us from about 35 degrees, maybe if we're lucky, 50 or even more. Let's go ahead and get the car up in the air and see what we're working with. Here's a closer look at our coilovers. Maybe you guys can tell me if these are real Reinhardt or not. I really don't know. So our angle kit comes with these control arms. They'll go on like that. Whatever these are, some block thingies, and a bunch of hardware. So this will obviously just replace that lower control arm right there. And then we just gotta figure out what the rest of this stuff does. Let's go ahead and rip out our stock control arms so we can get our Walmart guys in there. As usual, getting parts off a 30-year-old car is a huge pain, but we finally got it off after about 2 hours of battling. So now we can throw on the new control arms. So essentially this kit replaces this lower control arm, extends the tie rod, then you bolt this adapter under the knuckle right here, and that's where your tie rod will go. So it moves the tie rod. Instead of there, it mounts there. We'll have to wait until we get to the event and actually test it, but I am starting to regret what I said about the quality of these things. For $200, it's actually pretty impressive. All the steel feels solid, the heim joints feel high quality, and these things are usually really expensive by themselves. Even the machined aluminum seems pretty good. By the end of this video, we'll be testing it on the event, so stay tuned and let's see if it's any good. All right, we have the control arm installed loosely. We'll go ahead and tighten everything up, and then we can see how much angle we actually got. Gavin just had a new baby, so while he's on dad duty, I have my dad on hood pin duty. The cable that pops the hood release was broken anyway, and it's a race car, so of course we gotta get the hood pins.
It's coming along. It's not perfect, but it's coming along.
There might need to be a hammer coming into the equation, but we'll see about that in a little bit.
Got one on there already, looking good.
No, we spoke too soon. It's not working.
It did.
Oh, the $30 Walmart hood pins are letting us down. We do have Walmart hood props coming any day now, hopefully, so we won't have to use the stick. While we have the hood open, we'll show you guys how clean the engine actually is. The wiring's messy, but the actual dirtiness of the engine, at least on top, is pretty nice. Gotta be very precise so I don't cut through the top layer.
Yeah.
First test. Hey, well, we got a little bit of a gap.
It's going to be difficult to tighten.
The hood pins are always a little bit tricky. It's got to go lower, so that means it's hammer time.
This is where our anchor is coming out of, and this whole thing is too high, so we're gonna have to smash this down.
This is also what holds the radiator and headlights in place, so hopefully it doesn't mess that up. I don't want to go too much. Oh shoot, yeah.
Oh, should
Messed up the
have
headlight.
taken the headlight bracket off first.
All right, that's definitely lower. Let's try it and see.
This one is already low enough because it is bent.
Did our fine adjustment work?
That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, that's as much gap as it had stock. Nice.
One last modification to the angle kit before we can see how much angle we get.
Since I'm running the stock 16-inch wheels, these nuts will hit, so we just gotta chop them off a little bit.
If you run 17s in the front, you wouldn't have to do that, but I couldn't find any this last minute. We're so close to getting to see how much angle we get, but there's one minor adjustment we need to make.
This wheel is pointed pretty straight forward. That one is not.
We got to do a quick eyeball alignment, and then we'll do a real alignment here in a little bit.
Our alignment's somewhat dialed in, our camber's a little wild.
But we got to see how much angle we got.
All right, we'll go all the way left. Oh, it's definitely more.
Boy, does it go?
It's definitely way more. Wow.
It's something.
Look at that.
From a $200 Walmart angle kit. This is insane.
I mean, that's about right from my eyes. And that is 65 degrees.
Compared to 35 stock. No wonder I couldn't drift the other day. When the first time I tried it, it was spinning out every 2 seconds. This is gonna be so good. I'm honestly blown away that a $200 angle kit from Walmart can do something like that. I don't know if we're rubbing anywhere or if it's actually gonna work, but it looks really good. We've got less than 24 hours before we have to leave for the drift event, and still so much to do.
Number one, we got the seats out.
People have always said you need real bucket seats for drifting, and I never believed them until I tried with these things, and it was awful. You're sliding around everywhere, and it's super uncomfortable.
Thankfully, Walmart sells bucket seats. We got one unboxed right here, and it looks pretty epic.
The problem is it's not gonna just bolt right in, so we're gonna have to figure that out.
The previous owner must have cobbled these together. It's maybe like 3 or 4 different things all welded together. These are the Walmart brackets, and they are not long enough.
In a shocking turn of events that I'm sure none of you predicted, the Walmart bucket seats are the most uncomfortable seats I've ever sat in my life and are completely unusable. The shoulders are in the wrong spot, so I'm like crunched in like this. And you can't drive all day like this or your shoulders are gonna get wrecked, so that's not gonna work. I know sometimes you guys get mad when we don't end up using the parts that we buy, but it failed the test, so never buy those.
Throw in the old NRGs for now, and we'll keep searching Walmart for some better ones.
We've got the NRG seat in, and these things are actually super comfortable. The shoulders are the right width, and they're just all around good for driving. Walmart actually has a surprising amount of stuff for the E36.
We'll take a look at the exhaust here in just a second.
But first I want to unbox these door cards. Of course, they're not 100% necessary, but they'll definitely help clean this up a lot.
And for safety, like not getting caught in any of these wires and stuff. Unbox number 1. Unbox number 2.
Well, it appears they don't come with hardware, and I don't have any, so I guess we won't be installing these.
Even if these did have hardware, they wouldn't really fit right. The window motor would be in the way, and you'd really have to reach in for the door handle.
Walmart door cards get like 2 stars, and they're not even that cheap for just this little piece of metal. Highly don't recommend. We have another Walmart part failure. You guys, this is not looking good for Walmart.
The simple hood prop is the wrong length and doesn't fit in the car. So we're stuck with the stick as usual.
Oh well.
That isn't a critical detail for drifting, so we're not gonna worry about it. Walmart is really dropping the ball, it turns out. Quick break in the video to thank today's sponsor, Vantrue. Let's go ahead and install their Element 1 Pro dash cam. The Element 1 Pro is super compact, but still shoots 4K high definition video. Peel off our backing tape, and then we'll go ahead and install it right up here. Plug in our power cable. Vantrue makes it super easy. You just plug it into your cigarette lighter. The camera has a 158-degree angle of view, so it captures everything going on in front of you. The Element 1 Pro has exclusive plate pix technology to capture license plates with enhanced clarity to provide better evidence in case of disputes. Last fall, right before SEMA, some kid smashed into me on the highway and did a bunch of damage to the truck. But because I didn't have any evidence, the insurance company denied the claim and I got stuck with all of the repair bills. So now I never go anywhere without my Element 1 Pro. The camera has 5 GHz Wi-Fi and a free phone app to make it very easy to access all of your recordings in the event you need them. Happy 10-year anniversary to Vantrue. Truly driven. Make sure and hit the link in the description and grab your own Vantrue Element 1 Pro. I never go anywhere without mine, and you guys will love it too.
We made it to Slush Festival with the Walmart drift car. We gotta see how any of this stuff does. It's always weird figuring out a new car in front of a bunch of people at a crazy event, but I have faith in this Walmart car. I think it's gonna do good. How do you feel?
Scared.
How come?
Very scared. I don't know. I haven't been in a car where they're on like the track.
Well, you're in for a treat.
This might be scarier than just regularly driving with my dad.
It's possible.
Hopefully, I don't like almost die.
Here we go. Dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Worth the wait every moment.
Dude, you're the first one that's been that excited. I'm pumped.
Yeah, dude, that was nice.
So I tapped the wall a little bit. Didn't have the GoPro running, unfortunately. Basically, the tires were just dead, and a guy wanted one last ride along, so I went anyway and had no grip and smashed right into the wall. Let's check out the damage. The tire is pretty rough. This dent is brand new. That's a bummer. This actually survived pretty well. The trunk doesn't latch anymore. Hopefully this will just zip tie right back. It looks like there's already the holes there. All right, good as new. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. More importantly, other than the tires being dead and touching the wall, I've got probably 20 laps in, and this thing is a ripper. It's so good. The angle kit makes all the difference. Took a couple runs before the angle kit and was spinning out all over the place. This honestly feels great. Like, I'm not spinning out, I'm getting good drifts, linking some turns. I mean, I'm having a blast. I actually can say that I do recommend the Walmart angle kit. What did you think?
That was really fun. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it.
Now I'm gonna learn how to drift.
You can do it.
Soon.
They do specific ladies learn to drift days.
Really?
If you follow PPIR.
I need to check that out.
The car actually did awesome at the event. I did probably 50 laps with no issues at all other than running out of tires. Gave a ton of ride-alongs. Everybody loved it. If you want to ride along in the Walmart drift car, make sure and come to our next event, which is Ascend Festival at PPIR on June 28th. We were hustling to get ready for the event and didn't have time to finish everything, so let's go ahead and do that. Number one, we're missing our front grille. Walmart sells these for, I don't know, 30 bucks or something. Let's see if they work at all. They're a lot shinier than the rest of our car. Hey, that kind of fits. This is dented in, so that might not work. Yeah, they just don't clip in. I was hoping to start with something easy and just knock it out. I don't know if it's Walmart or the 27-year-old car that has probably been dented and beat around for a while, but it's not looking promising.
This could clip around something if maybe we cut those off.
Probably shouldn't start cutting the car to get Walmart parts to fit when they don't seem to want to fit at all. This is not the first time the cheap trim pieces have let us down.
I think it's just gonna fall out like that at the bottom.
All right, well.
Yeah, I would send them back.
Yep. Let's keep trying the other parts. From the beginning, we've been missing our BMW badge, so Walmart might have our back. Let's see. This is definitely the same quality as straight from Germany. Are the holes lined up right? They actually are. All right, we have our little backing pieces in the holes. That's not bad.
No, that fit.
Yeah. That's one of our first win of the day. Satisfying peel the plastic. All right, guys, what are the odds that this exhaust fits? Just to recap, angle kit actually fit pretty good. Seats were terrible. Door cards are terrible. Hood pins were terrible. Exhaust is a tricky one. Let's find out. You see this, they straight hosed the car. So ideally the Walmart exhaust would just replace all this hose and it'll fit perfectly first try. That's definitely how this is gonna go. The quality of this thing seems pretty decent. There is one dent from shipping. The actual metal and welding seems okay. What about the fitment? Let's find out. If the exhaust is bolted where it goes right there, that's where the muffler would be. Hanging up the bumper the entire length of the muffler. The Walmart muffler didn't fit no matter what we did, but instead of returning it, Trey is going to custom build us an entire exhaust to make it fit. We're not giving up.
That's a positive right there.
Yeah, you never know. It's
Rusted.
a 27-year-old car.
And we're in luck, actually.
Nice.
That thing came off too.
All right, so real quick, I want to show you guys with the lift, it's a lot easier. The muffler is basically entirely out of the car. That's never gonna work. I don't know what the...
Blast pipe, bro.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to do a lot of custom stuff. Since it's a race car, we don't need the resonator. We're gonna chop it off and make it sound awesome. Remember, this is a track-only car, so we don't need the resonator. Work smarter, not harder, boys. Use the transmission jack for the exhaust. We'll do a sound test without the resonator, and then we'll do a sound test with the Walmart exhaust. It sounds like a beast. That sounds sick. It's so good. This is what a race car should sound like. Now we'll try it with the Walmart muffler. What do you think is going to sound better? Probably without the Walmart.
Yeah.
But we got to at least try it.
Yeah, I think that was good.
That sounds really good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
That's crazy.
Something like that.
That looks good. In case you guys didn't believe that I shredded some tires, there's evidence right here.
Yeah, let's get it close to where you want it. Somewhere there.
Yeah, I think it'd be right there.
Okay. I feel like this
So
is for
it's
like
just-
the 4-cylinder exhaust.
Ah, that could be
But
the
not an
problem.
issue.
That's about how much exhaust tip we want out.
Something to that effect on the bumper.
Yeah, perfect. That'll look decent. I don't hate it.
Somewhere here.
Clean.
And actually, I have a great idea. This will make my life easier and less work. You could cut half of the sleeve it on one side and on the other. Like that? What do you think?
Love it. It's gonna fit one way or another, no matter how much we gotta cut off. Did we measure once, cut twice?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Hey, welcome to the Rad Factory. That's how we do it here.
It's like he didn't want it perfect, so. Okay. How's that look?
Cool, that looks great.
Okay, we're gonna tack these together.
All right, got it all tacked up. That is dialed looking. Just gotta pull it down and final weld it.
Trey could do really nice TIG welds, but for a Walmart drift car, we're not gonna. All right, going in for the last time.
Yeah.
I'm very curious how this is gonna sound. Last thing before we can hear how it sounds, we gotta get the hanger up in there.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty solid.
Inspecting the $200 Walmart angle kit after the event. Everything looks solid still, no broken welds, no cracks as far as we can see. This is actually a solid purchase. I'm in shock.
Probably got to tighten some stuff still, but that's okay.
And just like that, the Walmart exhaust is hooked up. All it took is 3 hours and changing everything. But let's drop it down and see how it sounds.
And it might have been easier building one from scratch, but we made it happen.
It would probably have sounded better if we didn't buy the parts from Walmart, but that's not the test you guys want to see. All right, the moment of truth. Is everything we just did worth it? I bet it's going to sound really good. I have faith. Will it sound as good as with just the straight pipe out of the engine? Probably not. That sounded really cool. Looks wise, it looks great. There's nothing you could say that's wrong with the looks. It's definitely not as good as when it was just straight pipe, but it'll be less annoying, I think. And it sounds okay. What do you think? What do you think?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. That's pretty fun. I don't mind it. It's definitely better than it was with the resonator still attached. So
yeah,
we'll take it. We got one more test to make sure it sounds good.
A little bit further back. A little bit further. Right there. Right there is good.
That could have been really bad. Forgot to take it out of reverse. That was so.
Oh my god!
So lucky. There we go. That's a burnout.
That was proper right there.
It sounds pretty good.
Look at the smoke in the back.
Heck yeah. All right,
That
thanks,
was
Trey.
sick. Hell yeah.
So it turns out you can build a drift car with Walmart parts. Thank you guys for watching. Stay rad.